Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Benjamin Buttons 01. I'm coming to you today with my take on the strawberry letter. Let's have a listen, shall we? We know we gotta listen to first, so just bear with your girl. I'm getting this. Oh, this is gonna be even worse. Wait a
Do you
minute.
push through 4 or more migraine days a month?
Mom, are you okay to play?
Absolutely. Imagine if you could
Wait a
prevent
minute.
a
We're
migraine
not
day
doing
before
that.
it happens. Take Emgality once a month to help prevent migraine days.
We're not doing that. I'm so sorry. No, we're not doing that. No, I don't know why this particular commercial keep coming on my phone like this when I'm trying to do these darn things.
T-Mobile believes that Black history is American history, and that together, we're unstoppable. That's why T-Mobile is proud to celebrate Black history.
They're all cool. We will not be answering those questions on our podcast.
Instead, on our show prompt us.
We've got your chance to win
There we go.
$1,000 in cash, plus hair care gift baskets from both Gold
Ridiculous.
Series from Pantene
I don't understand.
and Royal Oils by
What
Head
is,
and Shoulders, and two
problem with,
African
what is the name of
ancestry
it?
test kits for the winner and their spouse or friend. Enter and get the rules at steveharveyfm.com and discover your
I'll be glad when I
heritage
get out this
today.
uniform
Get all the info at steveharveyfm.com.
That's
I gotta
right.
tell you that Carla and I
This
have
uniform
already
right
done
now.
the African ancestry.
Oh my God! Okay, Shirley, we know y'all did your ancestry history thing. You know where you were living. You know where you're from. We get it. Come on.
Take out tomorrow. Make out this house. Don't worry. Yeah.
I know I shouldn't be so damn mean and so rushy, but
We did the swab. It was really
okay.
it off, and we got our results back, and we got our certificate. It's cool. It's mad. Wait to meet my cousin.
Where you from, Carl?
I'm a team.
Oh, hurry up! Y'all from Wakanda.
We're from Africa, the continent.
Sheesh.
Yeah, we
I'm so sorry, y'all, but
You from Kenya, Carl? Where you from?
they're from Wakanda.
Fight time. That's where she from.
I know Shirley from Madagascar.
Shut up, Junior.
Wherever they steal cars.
She either from Carly, either from Zulus or Ashantis.
No, you'll be surprised where I'm from, Steve. Surprised, yeah. You will be very surprised. So we're gonna tell y'all tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. It's fun. All right, guys. So we're switching gears here. Time for the strawberry letter. If you need advice on
You think?
relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting,
Sheesh.
and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com.
Today, guys, today's episode.
We're reading your letter live.
Now,
on
yesterday
the
I
air,
did
just like
episode
you're
2
gonna
and I
read
was
this one.
heated.
Right here, right now.
But the stupid laptop and the
Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the strawberry letter.
All right, subject, I never should have asked him to fix her sink. Dear Stephen Shirley, after 18 years of knowing my fiance, she cut the fool. I've been divorced for 21 years, and my 4 children are all grown. She's divorced too, so there was never any pressure to get remarried. But I proposed recently because she's a perfect
hold on. 18 and 21. So were they? I'm confused. They didn't even do that part, but
woman in every way. She was getting her house ready to be sold and move in with me. Her
I'm about
kitchen
to
sink
check.
leaked and the
Linked?
disposer didn't work. So I asked my
What's that
oldest
leak?
son to take a look at it. He works as a handyman and can fix anything. He went over to my fiance's house about 2 weeks ago, and I didn't have time to meet him over there because she
No,
lives
I'm
30
sorry.
minutes away from me. When he fixed it, he called me
That's
to
the
let him.
number.
He called to let me know. Then I called my fiance to check in to see if she was pleased with his
39.
work. She said she was napping and would call me later. I
39.
expected
What the
her
hell
to
does
come over
39
that
mean?
evening like she normally would, but she said she wasn't feeling well and didn't want to expose me to anything. I thought about COVID-19, so I told her to get some rest. A few days passed, and I still had not seen her. I called daily and asked if she needed anything, but she kept the calls brief. Finally, I
Somebody
decided
already
to
picked
ride
up
over
on it.
to her house and check up on her. The whole
At this
ride
part,
over
I
there,
picked up
I
on
felt
it.
like something wasn't right. I got to her house and saw my son's work truck in front of her neighbor's house. I knocked on her side door, I rang her front doorbell, and I called her home phone and cell phone. She didn't answer any of them. My son's phone went straight to voicemail. That was a week ago, and I haven't heard from either of them, either one of them. What could she she see in this younger man, although he looks just like me? How can I get closure? Please advise. Closure.
What can she see in this younger man? One word. Stamina, baby. Stamina. But let's continue.
That's what you think you need right now? Closure?
No, you don't need closure.
All right, I don't understand the
you don't need
relationship
closure.
between you and your son. I got to put that out there. But you are so right. I will agree with you. You should have never let your son go over there. And
Then he
I
must
really
be
think,
fine
you're
if his
wrong
son
about
looked just
why
like
he
him.
ended up getting with her. I think it's those 18 years. 18 years. That's a long time. She's
That's a
been
long
waiting and
time.
waiting and waiting on something to happen.
She's been engaged to him
Yeah,
for 18
I mean, I know
years.
you said you
He been
proposed
divorced
recently,
for
but
21.
sounds like it was too much, too little, too late, like the song goes. She's like, whatever now, whatever. You may not have felt
Anybody else
pressure to
picking
get
up on this
married, but
shit?
obviously she wanted more in this relationship, and your son showed up at just the right time. Wow. My question is, though, you say your kids are grown, all four of them. So for 18 years, she was there when they were coming up. So she knew who it was. She knew what was going on when he came in the door. I don't know how long it took for them to get together, but it didn't seem like it was that long. And
Y'all
this
started
woman
39.
sounds like she was ripe for the picking, and he just got there right in time. At the right time. I mean, I think in her mind, 18 years was too long. It's just too long, and she was ready for something else. And he knocked at her door, and it happened to be your son, which was
21.
terrible. But all you're talking about is you want closure. It's way deeper than that. Your son? Well, Steve?
Question. Here's the letter in a
Somebody
nutshell.
gotta die behind that.
I haven't heard from either one of them. It's been a week. What could she see in this younger man, although he looks just like me?
That shouldn't have been the question he asked. That question should have been, what in the hell is he doing to her that they can't pick up the phone for a week? Well, let's continue.
How can I get closure? Well, let me start this letter off by saying, what did she see in this younger man? A younger you. That's all it is.
Fucked up though.
All this closure you want,
Fucked up though.
I ain't got no closure for you. That's some other questions you need to be answering.
Yeah. Let's get to
We'll
it, Steve.
discuss the letter when I come back.
All right, Steve. Listen, we'll have part two of
I'm
Steve's
sorry,
response
baby.
coming up. You heard him. It'll be at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject of today's story letter. I never should have asked him to fix her sink.
He fixed her thinking
We'll
something
get
else
to it
on
right
him.
after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It is a fact. We've all been eating more and drinking more, dealing with all the craziness going on in the world today.
What in
But
the
listen,
hell?
it's time to turn things around and pay attention to your health again. And the D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse gives you
Here's the deal. We got an old dude.
more and drinking more is a fact. We morning show. A must. D-Herb blood pressure, this cleanse.
Old dude. That's a whole lot. Let's just start from the beginning. Never should ask him to fix her sink. 18 years ago, my fiance, she cut the food. So that means this dude is old. Nobody uses the term cut the food, but old ass people. She cut the food. And you're down south some damn way, or you're from down south. You've been divorced 21 years. That's a long time to do anything. Marry anything. You've been divorced 21 years. Your 4 kids are grown. She's divorced too, so it was never any pressure to get married. I proposed recently because she's the perfect woman, everything. So she was getting a ready house to be sold so she could move in with you. Kitchen sink leaked, and the disposal didn't work. So I asked my oldest son to take a look at it.
So by this time, the oldest son should be his late 30s, I want to say. Mid to late 30s.
You ain't had time to meet him over there because she lived 30 minutes away. When he fixed it, he know, Daddy, I took care of it.
I bet he did.
Then I called my fiance to check in and see if she was pleased.
I bet she was.
She
Look at
said
that
she
Junior.
was napping and would call me later.
I bet she
Now,
was.
let me tell you how pleased she was with the work.
I couldn't put to sleep several times on her.
I expected her to come over that evening like she normally would. She said she wasn't feeling well. Didn't want to expose
That-
you to
that
anything
right
you thought
there.
about COVID-19. So you told her to get some rest. Days passed. Still ain't seen her.
What the hell was he doing to
Called
her?
every day. You need anything. Kept the calls brief.
What was
Finally, I
he
decided to
doing
ride
to
over to her
her?
house and check on her. Now, you got 30 minutes now. 'Cause
Now
the
you got
whole
30
ride
minutes.
over there, I felt like something wasn't right. I got to her house, and I'll be damned. I saw my son's work truck in front of her neighbor's house. I knocked on her side door. I rang her front doorbell. I knocked on her front door. I looked through the window. I called her home phone. That's how I know she all old, because she got a house phone. That's the
Let's
only
be
way
clear.
you know
Old
she
folks keep house phones off.
Ain't none of my kids got house phones.
No,
I don't
okay.
know what I'm talking about. I called her house phone and cell phone. She didn't answer any of them.
Neither
and
one.
your son's phone went straight to voicemail. That was a week ago, and I ain't heard from either one of them.
7 things in 7 days. Let's be clear.
What
the
could
7?
she see in this younger man?
It wasn't what she could
Although
see.
he looks just like me,
It was what he could do.
sir, you want closure. But I think a couple of things has been closed here. And one of them is more deadly than the other one. First of all, I think this is no longer your fiance.
Yeah, well, that's a
But the
given.
deeper problem is, I think you and your son's relationship is in
It's
serious
done.
trouble.
It's done.
Because if he did this to his dad,
Something about their relationship is what's
have
the
you and
word?
your son ever been close?
There you go.
Y'all cool?
Nope, couldn't have been.
Were you
Couldn't have
there
been.
for your kids?
Couldn't have been.
Have you
Something
been
behind
to
his letters.
21
Some
when
shit
you
he
strayed
leaving out.
from the kids? I mean, what? Something, man. Because for a son to do that to his dad,
With the woman that he's known for 18 years.
I'm not really understanding that. And you want closure, you already know what it is.
Okay.
His work truck over there. But
Been
you
over
sent
there
him
all
over there to
week.
fix the sink.
He fixed something hard.
In order to fix the sink, you got to do pipe work.
Say that word again, Steve.
Now, obviously, your son good at handyman. And he doing good pipe work. 'cause
he a
she
tucker.
always sleep.
He a
can't even
repairman.
talk on the phone no more. She got to keep it brief. She out of breath.
That boy laid some pipe.
He didn't move the truck. He been over there 2 weeks. They over there just all probably getting the bathtub fixed now.
A lot of pipe laying, Steve.
They probably had to go down there and get that wash tub fixed down in the basement. Then had to get them pipes running through that kitchen. Had to straighten that out. Then that hall bathroom sink went out. There was more pipe work.
Wow.
Then the shower needed repiping. Then y'all probably did the Mimi and tore down the shower curtains. So it's just all popping off at your house, man. Sorry, dog. Ain't
That's
no
not his
closure
house, that's
for
her
you,
house.
man. Your relationship with everybody you're supposed to have a relationship with is about over, man. Seem like a nice guy, though. Go
Something
get
about this is a
somebody
lie,
else.
though,
She ain't
Steve.
one.
Something is a lie.
Sleep with
I'm
your
sorry.
son. Man, that's crazy.
That's crazy. It really is cold.
That's cold. That's fire. Yeah, that's cold right there. That's foul as shit.
He's a handyman. He can fix anything.
Repairman, honey. He a tucker. Y'all don't know what the tucker is. Who Tucker is? Look him up. Song called The Repairman. His name is Tucker.
On today's Strawberry Letter, it's Steve Harvey.
Okay, guys. Y'all heard Shirley. Y'all heard Steve. Like Steve said, for him to have done this to his dad, they could not have had the best of relationships. I'm still, the numbers is all off. He said he was divorced for 21 years. Had this woman for 18 years. So that's after, I'm assuming. So by this time, the oldest son, has to be, like that thing said 39, his son has to be in his late 30s. So that means that woman is probably what, in her mid to late 50s? So the dad is about 60 something. It's gotta be, because the numbers, I showed y'all with the numbers. He was divorced for 21. He's been engaged for 18. That's a long ass time right now. Goddamn. You know, don't say why he was divorced. None of that. But let's be clear about something. If that son, and I'm going to keep this shit 100, guilt. If that son was able to do that, that shit ain't just started. It ain't just started. That's something that's been going on. It might not have been that son. Might not have even been a son. But somebody's been tapping that besides that man. But that son, yeah, that son and her been doing some business for a while. Because that shit there just ain't started, honey. I'm so sorry. That son had some shit on his heart. I don't know if it's something that happened between dad and mom and the son knew about it. And son just had to do some get back. But this is some get back type shit here. This is some straight up get back. I could be wrong, but this is some get back shit here. Because there's no way. 18 years, that means you knew this lady when you were young. He 39, so he was about late 20s. Something like that. He was right out of high school. So this is like your quote unquote stepmom. Nah, bro. You, dad, to me, dad had to do some real foul shit to mom in reference to that divorce, and that son knew about it. And he had to figure out a way to get back at that, and this was the only way he could think to do it besides killing his ass. That's just it. Even though it's some foul, nasty, foul shit to do, he did it. And like I said, I think it's because dad did some shit to mom, and son held on to that shit for years. Granted, one wrong, two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs do not make a right. That is the truth. That is the truth there. But I think whatever this was, I could be wrong, but the only other option this son had within his heart and spirit was to kill his daddy. And to avoid killing his daddy, because there's nothing else worse that you can do besides this. You either gonna kill a person, and that literally could kill a person, or you touch something that they love. And that's what he did. And he's still doing. And he probably been doing. That's just my take on it. Because that just don't make no sense. It's something stemming from the first marriage. It's something stemming from mom. It's something. I don't know if that lady has something to do with it, or it's something. Old boy ain't telling the whole story. He is not telling the whole story. But yeah, that's my take on it. So this is your girl, Miss Benjamin Buttons on one, right? Like, comment, share, subscribe.